Hello and welcome to the Online College of Coding video tutorial series. This is the fourth video of the series on getting started with GameMaker. In this video, we will be looking at using and understanding GameMaker objects. Before starting this video, it is recommended that you have seen the series from the beginning, starting with the video on the GameMaker interface. Almost everything in all of our game rooms will be objects, sort of. It isn't actually the object that gets placed into our room. When you place an object into a room, in GameMaker you're actually placing an instance or clone of that object in the room, and not the actual object. This is because objects are essentially just a template or a plan for the instance to be created. It would be silly if we were changing and killing the actual template during the game. When you drop an object into a room, an instance is created with all the exact properties and events and actions and sprites that the original object had. Objects can be created in the resource tree or by clicking the corresponding button in the toolbar. In the Object Properties window, there are a lot of things to take note of, so we'll just cover the main things. As well as naming the object, you can choose its sprite and its parent. You can control whether it is visible or not, and set its depth. The depth setting controls how deep an object is in the room. If two objects are in the same location, the deeper one will be drawn behind the other. This is so that they don't bump into each other and create weird visual errors. The parent setting that we brushed over before lets you set one object to be the parent and one object to be the child. In this situation, any properties that the parent object has are carried over to the child. This is useful in most games and we'll probably cover it at a later date. Now for the two most important areas of the Object Properties window: the Events list and the Actions list. Both the drag and drop and the GML scripting methods revolve around these two lists. Events are added to your object by clicking on the Add Event button, then choosing an event. When choosing, think of the event as the occasion on which the actions will be run. Choose the actions you'll need for your event from the Actions tabs on the far right, and drag them into the Actions list by dragging and dropping them. I mentioned before the drag and drop GameMaker technique. The GML scripting technique is an extension of this, where instead of choosing actions, you add snippets of code or links to code scripts. Both of these techniques will be explained further in their own videos. That's it for this video on GameMaker's objects. In the next tutorial, we will be taking a look at some drag and drop programming. See you then.